Hey, JonSon here. Today I'll be doing a little review on my AR-15, but my upper is actually a 22. So, before I start, I just want to give a special shout out to my wife. She actually bought me most of the parts on this gun, and yeah, thanks honey, thanks for everything. Before we get started, I just want to show you guys that the gun has been safety checked, nothing in the chamber, safety's on. And I'm going to be breaking down the gun shortly here. The reason for this setup was because I've been working this AR. I've been building this lower for a while now. It's pretty much a budget AR, and like I said, for a while I've had this lower. I didn't have an upper for it, but squirrel season came around and I really wanted a squirrel gun, but at the same time I was on a budget and I really wanted to get my AR up and going. So with this upper, this is a CMMG Sierra Evo 22 upper, 22 dedicated upper. So this is not a conversion kit or anything. It comes chambered in 22 LR. But I mean, I really wanted a squirrel gun, and I hunt with 22 for squirrels. So this upper, I was able to kill, I guess, 2 birds with 1 stone, because now I got a fully functioning AR-15 that's a 22. It's not a 5.56 NATO, but for now this would do until I come up with the money to buy a 5.56 upper. This will do just fine for squirrel. A little bit of info about why I love the AR-15 platform. It's been around for a while now. There's so much aftermarket support out there for it. And it's really easy to go from one caliber to another. Pretty much to go from a 22 to 5.56, all I have to do is push these 2 pins out and swap the upper to a different upper, and then it'll be a totally different gun. I mean, they have so many uppers out there for it, ranging from the 50 cal to 6.8 SBC, 300 blackout to your 5.56 or 223 RAM to your 22. So there's lots of support out there, from just pretty much anything from grips to stocks to handguards, optics, anything you want. Like I mentioned earlier, to take the upper apart from the lower, it pretty much pushes 2 pins out. I already pushed this guy out. Take the front takedown pin out, and pretty much the gun just falls apart, which is awesome because makes it for really quick swapping of the uppers. Alright, I'm gonna talk a little bit about my my upper. This upper is made by CMMG. It's their Sierra Evo flat top upper. Like I said, this upper is not a conversion. It's actually a dedicated 22 upper, which means it's chambered in 22 LR. And the little bit about the barrel. It's carbon steel. You can see that. Chambered in 22 LR 1/16 twist. The barrel is threaded. Comes with a standard A2 flash hider, and it did not come with the Larue quad rail handguards. It came with standard AR-15 handguards, but I like the Larue handguard, so I swapped it out to it. Let's see, to take the bolt out, pull back on the charging handle, the bolt carrier comes out. Hope you guys can see that. Just slides out. The charging handle looks like it's polymer. Like I said, this upper is not a gas or piston driven system. It's just very basic recoil operated. So whenever it fires, the shell pushes back on it and it reloads. That's pretty much it. A little bit more about this upper. It does come with a dust cover, at least half of one, and I believe this is the gas deflector, so it should help deflect the gas away from the shooter's face. It also comes with a dummy for assist that doesn't do anything. It's just pretty much a plug for that hole. And I I went with the Larue quad rail system because I really liked how they had the quick detached swivel sockets right here on both sides. So with my sling going from 1 point to 2 point is very easy. And because quick detach, you can just press the button and detach it right here. And that's pretty much it for my upper. Trying to get a, see if it'll focus. Yeah. Pretty standard. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my my lower. Pretty much, I bought this strip blower, Spike's Tactical model SL15 from a friend of mine when I first started getting to wanting to build AR. And pretty much he gave me the lower parts kit and the strip blower for $150, which at the time was a really good deal. My wife bought me all the Magpul furniture you guys see here. You got the MIAD grip, the pistol grip here. You could change the back piece out to other sizes to fit your hand, whatever you prefer. They got the storage compartment in here. Throw bullets or whatever extra parts, whatever you want, batteries, whatever you could store in here. I went with this UBR Magpul stock because I like that it weighed a little bit more than the normal CTR or the M4 style stocks, and it's very solid. And that's one of the main things that got me. I wanted a real solid yet adjustable stock, and this one has like almost no play in it. So when I do, I want a lower that I'll be able to swap in like a 5.56 upper or just a bigger caliber upper on, and I wanted it to be able to handle all of it. And with this setup, I feel that's pretty ideal for it. And that's pretty much this is what they call the BAD lever, and pretty much it just helps you save a second when you're reloading. Bolts locked to the back instead of hitting this ping pong with your index finger. You could just easily release the bolt, bringing it forward with this lever. It just saves a second. If you're in that tight situation where time matters, then yeah, it does help out a lot. But that's pretty much it. I mean, lower parts kit, JP Enterprise anti-walk pins, and that's basically my lower. I do plan to swap out the trigger to a 2-stage, but I'm going to talk a little bit about my optics. I won't go into depth with it, but for this 22 upper, I decided to get a Vortex Sparc, and pretty much the reason why I went for this was for how much I bought it for, which was $220 out the door. It's a very nice optic, especially for 22, and that's pretty much it. It's a 2 MOA Red Dot. Right here's the controls on, and then you have power up, power down, and then you also have a night vision setting that you can use. if you're planning to run like this optics with some other night vision equipment, you can, and that's a pretty cool option. The only thing is it's not parallax free. It's parallax free beyond 50 yards. So, but for what I do, just plinking and squirrel hunting, it does the job perfectly. I'm trying to get a shot of the red dot for you guys, so you guys get an idea of how it looks like. That's how it looks like. That's at third to lowest setting, and if I go to night vision, the dot pretty much disappears. But if at night, if you look through it, the dot's still there. It's just really light. And to go to max brightness, that's max brightness right here, and the camera is not doing it any justice, but on a bright day outside, when it's very bright out, you can still see the red dot clearly.